It's not just a schedule shift. It's a mindset shift.
What's up, people, man?
The early mornings train you to move first, to think ahead, to live intentionally. And once you live like that in the mornings, you start living like that in everything.
I've heard in the fan base, y'all. So let's get into it.
These hours isn't just about money, muscles, or...
So, it's a lot of theories in the fan base. Got my boy Gummy Good. Like and subscribe, y'all. So, there's a lot of theories in the fan base, right? One of the craziest theories to me is the whole Jackson and Gangle with his car thing. Like, you know, it's not impossible, right? It's not impossible. Like, that would make Jack even more of a douchebag, though. Like, if he did that because he's bullying Gangle and he knows what he did with the car. This theory comes about because in episode, like, what was it? Like, episode, like, 3? Hold on, let me say. So professional. Because in, like, episode, what was it? Like, episode 2, right? Jax, like, pumps the horn. He pumps the horn. Beat, my nigga. Jack pumps the horn. He's like, oh, no, I'm not effing with this horn right here, right? And people are saying that was Jack's way of just being like, he doesn't want to drive a car, but he doesn't want to say it, right? And, like, honestly, I can see where people are coming from that because stories like Digital Circus and Digital Circus itself has a habit of, like, basically being in a situation where it loves to kind of it loves to kind of it loves to kind of like put little hints and like small stuff, right? And some of the best stories love to like do like miniature things and make them bigger later. That's oftentimes come from, hey, look at my boy Luffy back there. Monkey D, Luffy, and he also up there somewhere. But a lot of stories love to take minute miniature things and make them into bigger things later on. Another thing involving Gangle, probably one of the craziest theories. I think this is more of like people trolling and stuff like that, right? I think it's more people trolling, but where people basically state that they believe that Gangle is Jack's kid. I see a theory about that. The Gangle being Jack's kid. First off, to be fair, a lot of people don't know this, right? A lot of people don't know the ages of the characters. Jax is 22. If I'm not mistaken, Gangle's like 30. Let me check that real quick, actually. I don't want to give y'all false info. Gangle's age. Okay, Gangle's 22. Jax is 22. Either way, though, that doesn't make sense because you can't be the same. Can't be the same, bro. It doesn't make any sense. You can't be the same age as your kid. That reminds me of the whole. Ragatha is. Jax is Ragatha's mom theory too. It's like I know Ragatha, she's the one who's dirty. That doesn't make any sense. Like at this point, Jax is a time traveler, bro. Oh, we got my guys is a time traveler, bro. Shout out to that remix that just played by Zach Z Winner. I was gonna make a winner chicken dinner joke, but now it's like I'm not feeling that. Winner chicken dinner, really, nigga? Really? Alright, let's see what else remix I should play. Let's see. Gotta get up and be a winner chicken dinner. You gotta win in life. Being up, you gotta raise your day and do what you want. Okay, okay, okay. What am I saying, bro? What am I talking about, dude? Okay. Brassma. Shout out to Brassma. We finna put on another remix. So my thoughts on the Ragatha being Jax's daughter, Dan. Yes, time works differently in the circus, right? Time absolutely works differently in the circus, but I still think it'd be pretty insane for it to be the case. Let's see how the sound. Hey Chris, what's up Chris? What's up Chris? Chris, Megan, Chris, Meg. Hey, 2 characters from Family Guy in your name. That's what's up. That's pretty awesome. Yeah. I heard Family Guy fell off. A lot of people talking about how much they hate Brian now. What's up, y'all? What's up? How's your day been? My day's been great. That day's been great. My day, in fact, just started. It's super early right now. It's like 5 a.m. I'm just up streaming. Your first like. Hey, appreciate you, Joe. You was the first like. You know we kind of messed up. What if Joe was capping, right? Somebody else had liked it before Joe, and Joe said, I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna take this rep. No, in all seriousness, bro. Appreciate you, Joe. What's up? Oh, that's cool for me. Is 2:06 a.m. Okay, I see you. 2:06 a.m. I see you not playing no game. You not playing no games. Okay, 2:06 a.m. You up? You up too? I got you. Yeah. What's your favorite part of the Major Digital Circus? Is wondering. My favorite part of the Major Digital Circus. That's a good question, bro. I feel like. Wait a minute. Have I seen Chris in here before? I feel like I have. Oh, this your first time here? Hey, what's up, Chris? Hey, my favorite part of this story is that I can't really say as well because I love it all. That sounds like a very PR trained answer. So I would say this. One of my favorite parts, right, is basically when in episode 2, right, you see the whole voice situation. You see how existential everything is. And honestly, I miss that existential feeling the show used to have. I miss back when the show felt like it was gonna give like an existential dread, right? I appreciate the character exploration that the show goes into later on, right? Because I think the characters are really well written and show different elements that can be from different people. But I do very much miss like the existential dread of being stuck in this eternal hell that the show emphasized, I feel like, in the first 2 episodes. So I will say one of my favorite moments is the moment in it wasn't the void, but what did they call it? Not the background, like being a glitch outside the game. That's one of my favorite moments. But one of my absolute favorite moments, that's super hard though. That's super hard. I have a bunch of favorite moments. I love all the Gangle and Zooble scenes. I don't know if that'd be one of my favorite moments though. So I would say this. I think the best written moment, I'll say what I think is the best written moment. The best written moment for me is Jax Jax Jackson Pomni confrontation. Where he's like, I torment people for fun. I eat your soul. Like that right there. Like Jax's VA voice acting was amazing in that scene. We had that fight with Pomni. Did you see in the background episode 2, like at the end, kind of has 2 other friends, Gummy Goose, 2 other friends were just dancing in the background? Are you serious right now? I know there was an NPC in the background. Is there actually Gummy Goose friend in the background? Is this actually the case? Me too. This is my first time actually chatting with the live streamer. Hey, I'm glad your first time. That's what's up. That's crazy. I'm glad I'm your first time. That's crazy. I appreciate you being here. We on the road to 1K, man. We on the road to 1K. So it's like his teammates are NPCs. I had to go check that out. I have to go check that out in the future. And that's the case. I might do a video on it. And I'll even reference Chris Meg. I'll even reference you. Cause I referenced another commenter in one of my shorts. Cause they gave me a theory and I had put them in the video. So if that's actually the case, I'm gonna do a whole video. Everyone's posting a lot of clips of that, and I'm so sad it's going to end. Yeah, I might go see the final act in the movie theaters. Yeah, I'm gonna see the first. I'm gonna see the movie theaters. I'm gonna see the movie theaters. So now I'm thinking about it. Probably my favorite moment is not nothing about writing. My favorite moment is probably like at the end of episode 1, where you're just like dun 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 dun. I don't know if I replicated that ending theme correctly, but you know what I'm talking about. When Pomni's just like thousand yards stare, right? And then the OST just goes off, and you just see it just keeps stretching out and keeps stretching out, keeps stretching out, keeps stretching out, and the void, and then the computer. That right there did perfectly as show existential dread. And that soundtrack was just amazing. Like you really feel just the absurdity of it all, right? Because there's a mixture of kind of kind of happy-go-lucky nature of the song, while the same, a happy-go-lucky nature of the song, which is kind of what the show is, where it kind of gives a happy-go-nature vibe, but that's not actually what's happening. What's actually happening is darkness and dread and sadness and depression, right? It's a very eccentric, epic, look at this, look how amazing, epic this is, negate all the horrors of everything. I sound like Jax right there by saying that. Look how epic and amazing things are. Reject the horrors of everything. That's an interesting thing about. But yeah, so it gives a mixture of showing how insane everything is, right? My favorite moment, episode 1, was probably like Caine saying, "Bubba, why are you like this?" Caine's an underrated character for sure. He's an underrated character for sure. I feel like he has a lot of amazingly well done voice acted lines that are very much very well delivered, whether it's being eccentric, the amazing digital circus. Why do you swear now? He does a great job with stuff. He's my favorite character. He didn't deserve to be deleted. Ooh, that's a very hot take in the fan base for sure. Me personally, I sympathize deeply with Caine. Is there a Caine remix that I can pull up? I sympathize deeply with Caine. Don't get me wrong. I sympathize deeply with him. But sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, right? He was tormented the people in the circus. It sucks that he was created, without being able to understand humans, because his whole job is to serve humans. His whole role is basically, to make humans feel comfortable and safe and have fun and all this and that. But Caine cannot ever understand a human mind because he's a robot basically. He's a computer program. What's up, Daniel? I what? You're kind of underrated with this live stream. How many subscribers do you have? Hey, the thing is, everybody has to start from somewhere. Everybody has to start from somewhere. You know, if there wasn't any type of challenge to get to where I want to go, it probably wouldn't even be worth the time. You know, because the challenge of getting there is also a part of the greatness of it all. Because just imagine being like, I was up early in the morning, and look at where I am now. That's an amazing thing to say. But yeah, I feel like Caine doesn't understand humans a lot, and it's because he's a computer program, and that's not his fault at all. You know, it's not his fault at all. You know, that's his only purpose in life, and he can't really do well at his only purpose in life because there's a fundamental shift in their mindsets. So I do feel really bad for Caine. You know, he deserved to exist as a being who was allowed to live his own life and not only live his purpose of trying to please beings who he can never possibly please. But at the same time, bro had to go. He had to go because he was tormented them. Hey, appreciate the 2 likes. Appreciate the 2 likes. Thank you so much. He was tormenting them, you know. He was their tormentor. He was their jailer. Well, maybe not their jailer. He's maybe not their jailer because of the fact that I don't think he really chose for them to be there, but from their perspective, he's keeping them trapped, you know. He's keeping them trapped. He's keeping them from living out their real lives. So I don't blame him for deleting them, right? He had to go. He had to go, but sometimes that's the ultimatum. Sometimes that's what needs to be done. There's some feelings that need to be taken out of the picture for the sake of others. What people don't understand is King is AI, so he doesn't understand. He's getting a lot of hate for it. He's my favorite character. The voice actor is really funny, and I love him. If you wonder why I'm yelling, I'll just read in the comment the way Chris had put it. What people don't understand is King is AI, so he doesn't understand, okay? He's getting a lot of hate. He's my favorite character. The voice actor is really funny. I love him. Oh, hold up. The voice actor is really funny, and I love... Hold up. I'm going to try to say the last part lowercase. And I love him. So, I feel you. I feel you truly, right? Caine is in person my favorite character. He's in my top 5, though. If that counts, if that's worth enough. And the voice actor really... I spelled Caine wrong, just my translator thing. Oh, you translating? You still here? I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. That's crazy, man. I appreciate you so much. I appreciate you so much being here for someone who don't even have the same language, because I know it's probably hard for you to type and stuff. But yeah, yeah, Caine is awesome. He's definitely very funny. He's definitely very hilarious. He's getting hate, and what I would say about that and him not understanding, I definitely do agree he doesn't understand. Caine can't possibly understand humans, but at the same time, he can understand pain. I think Caine can understand pain to some degree because he does torment them with their... It's news to me that is news to you. He does torment them with their worst fears, their biggest let me know if the music's too loud that you can't understand me no more. He torments them with their worst fears. He torments them with things that they hate most, right? Their own insecurities, right? And he does that purposely to get back at them. So I got taken over by the power of music. I learned thank you from my school because the lunch lady only knows Spanish, and we have to say that every time we get our food. Ishimashimash. That's not Spanish at all. I don't know why I'm saying that. I'm so sorry. Thank you for playing the beat. I love it. It's by Daki. It's by Daki. It's by somebody Daku. It's A. So another theory, another crackpot theory. Sunday best because there's nowhere close to quitting. So play the games, just enjoy the pains. It's just something, how I pry your brain. You cried at me because you're blind to see that I'm the one who's running this show. Yeah! That is fire, man. That is fire. I remember right after the episode went out, I looked at so many different covers. I listened to so many different covers. I even thought about having a whole screen where I reacted to it, like a whole desktop screen where I reacted to it. Caine's voice after that really did that thing. The one who is running the shop. There's another one called The One Who's Running the Shop by Aladaster. So, back on top. I'm sorry, it's early in the morning. I'm gonna go splash more on my face. Gummy good for now. Keep the stream entertained, okay? Keep the people entertained, Gummy good. I'll be right back. So another insane theory was Jax drawing. Yeah, shout out to Gummy Goo. You deserve so much better, buddy. With your little Australian hats. Cowboy hats, I don't know if they're from Australia or not. But another insane theory, which isn't impossible, is the whole idea that Jax is gonna throw King into the void. And I'm like, I don't know, bro. It's not impossible. It's not impossible. It makes a lot of sense. It makes a lot of sense for Jax to throw King into the void. That's another theory. It also comes from like a fan animation thing that I haven't listened to. I only saw clips on Twitter. It's like a whole fan animation of like Jax throwing King into the void and like bullying the cast and like basically doing his own version of Caine's song. But I didn't really watch it all the way through yet because I was gonna do a video on it. So I think it's very possible for Jax to throw King into the void. I don't think King is just gonna sit there just quietly by and just let it happen. You know that here's my theory: Jax backwards is Scratch, and Scratch is the first of Jax. I think Jax is going to be the last.
I'm trying to read Jax backwards.
Hey, bro. Hey, what's up? Amy Prolemon Productions. I got early access. Hey, you spoiled though. I'm getting you up out of here. I'm getting up out of here. I appreciate you being here, but you finna get up out of here. You finna make like a muffin and be baked. That was my attempt at a Brooklyn accent. It's not like it's spelled backwards. Like if you say it, Yax. I'm saying Jax backwards. Yax. You want me to spoil? Hey, you spoil, buddy. You get up out of here. I'm walking here, okay, buddy? Scratch was the first instruction. I think he's gonna be last. Jax backwards. How does Jack's backwards sound. What's axe? Axe backs, cracks, scratch. Axe backs, cracks, scratch. Okay, well, I saw a video on it, and that's also Derek. Axe, backs, crack, scratch. Yo, that's crazy. That's crazy. Yo, hey, Sadia. Sadaloo. I said your name like Saudi Arabia for a second. Yeah, I see what you're going for. Jack's axe, crack, scratch. Scratches his crack. Jack scratches his crack. I got you. Jack's, so he's first scratch, so Jack's will be the last. I can see that happening. I can see that definitely happening. What are some of y'all theories though? What are y'all, some of y'all episode 9 theories? Let me know in the comment section down below. I said like I was in a short. That's how a lot of my shorts go. Smiley face. Hey, Sadia said, hey, smiley face. Yeah. I need to look up some more episode 9 theories. But I know one of the theories that I really subscribe to is the one that I really think is very much possible and be very interesting, is the idea that they're digital copies and they're not their original selves, so they can never actually truly go back to the real world. And basically them being digital copies is the idea that they have the same mindset, the same grind set, the same mentality of the original people, because they have their exact same memories copied, but they're not the actual original people. Like basically them being avatars of themselves with the same type of mindset that the original people have. That's another idea that basic people have. It's the idea that basically the original people are just living out their lives in the real world, right? Not knowing that there's digital versions of themselves that got scanned from their brain files into the universe of digital circuits. I was gonna wonder if what is like the logo of your hat. Oh, fresh. Actually, I actually have a whole Fresh 2000 hat that says Fresh 2000 on, right? It was crazy how Jax predicts a lot of stuff when in episode 7. Yeah. Like basically this whole twist villain thing. I actually have a hat that says Fresh 2000 on, but I couldn't find the moment. But I wasn't gonna let that hold me back from streaming. But I have it in a couple of my other videos. I actually had it in my last stream, which I was watching, called reacting to recommended pop culture. That was a really fun stream. It was a desktop stream. I'm gonna do another desktop stream later on. I plan to do it later on today. Yeah, Jax had basically stated, it was gonna be a whole twist villain. He was going off the fact that he was going off a couple of things, right? I don't know if Jax was going off of basically logic, right? I don't know if he was for algorithm, right? I don't know if he was going off of probability as much as he may have been going off on his own sense of giving up from getting out of the circus. But at the same time, I could see him also going off probability with his whole statement of the twist villain. Dad does his wear hat that never takes off except for the shower. That'd be a funny skit. That'd be a funny skit, right? The only problem with a skit though is that it's plenty of videos I actually don't wear my hat, but it'd be funny if I wore my hat every single video. Then I did a skit, right, where I'm just going about life wearing a Fresh 2000 hat, even in the shower. That'd be a funny skit. Okay, here's my three favorite characters: Caine, Zooble, Ragatha. Because I feel bad for Caine and Zooble. It's just like me, Ragatha in episode 8 when it was like her piercing. It was adorable when she said "Mama." Oh man, I heard people saying that she said "Mama" in the audio secretly or something. Yeah, the Ragatha stuff. Ragatha is one of my favorite characters, and I haven't talked about her in this stream. I talked about her in the channel plenty of times, but I haven't talked about her in the stream. She's definitely one of my favorite characters, one of my top threes. I feel like she's very underrated. In many ways, I feel Ragatha is on the same level as Jax, writing-wise, as a character. I just feel like Jax's archetype as a character is more likely to be popular than a Hinata type character like Ragatha. Anybody knows Naruto? Because Jax is the bad boy, you know, he's the Tumblr sexy man character, and those characters are often the funny jerk characters are oftentimes going to be more generally loved by the fandom than characters like Ragatha type. But in terms of writing, I think they're about the same. Yeah, her mother is very much cruel, right? I talked about that in a video where I was like, I wonder if her mother was actually very physically abusive, or if the knife was an analogy. Basically, the knife being an analogy for the idea that I don't want this happy-go-lucky music while I'm talking about something so serious. The knife being an analogy for words can hurt. That words can cut deeper than any blade. That's why I wonder if that's what the knife meant. Like her mother spewing hurt, right? Because sometimes the whole thing about sticks and stones may break my bones is the fact that, but sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. It's the fact that words can definitely hurt. They come from the people you love most. I know that from experience. And sometimes we can say what we don't mean to say. But in the case of a mother, obviously, if it was just a one-off type of situation where the mother was being a B word, then Ragatha probably wouldn't have such a bad memory of her. I literally have Caine as my background. I'm going to check out your background real quick. I'm going to check out your background real quick. I'm going to check it out on my laptop device. What's up here, man? How you doing, y'all? Sorry, I heard something for a sec. But yeah. Loki, what happened? Well, you can see my background. Yeah, I can see your background. If I go and check out your channel, I can see your background. I can see beyond. I can see beyond the field of this reality. Beyond the landscape of the laptop. Hey, appreciate y'all subbing. Appreciate y'all. But yeah, I can see beyond the landscape of this laptop. I'm gonna check out your background. Check out your channel background real quick, Chris. Okay, so you don't have a channel background. I can still see the Caine that beyond the lies beyond the laptop, the lies beyond the device. I can see all and end. I can see the beginning and the end. I can see beyond the reality. I have an iPad, so that's how I can change the colors. What are some episode 9 theories that I forgot about? Because I am fumbling on remembering right now. Help me, okay? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Thanks for nothing, Google. Well, low and Circus, there's a circus, there's a circus, there's a circus, there's a circus. Yeah, I already read all these comments. I read those comments. So I'm trying to remember a theory. Give me a second. It's not my own theory. I'm trying to remember a Fandom theory. Trying to remember a Fandom theory. Hello, I am an alien from space. My brother sounds like this whenever he laughs. Talking about like this. Sorry, I have my microphone on and I was looking at TV. I knew it. I knew it. I knew I saw it. I knew I saw it. I knew it was you. I knew it was you. It's called that conundrum. I knew it was you. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, buddy. I'm onto you, buddy. I'm onto you. I'm onto you, buddy. Don't make me point again. Hey, Alhamid. What's up? High five. I knew it was you. I knew it was you who was calling all that ruckus. I know I heard something. Jax will kill Kinger. Jax will kill Kinger! No! Jax ain't gonna do nothing to my boy Kinger, bro. Let's stop. Oh my God, bro. I gotta talk about this, bro. I gotta talk about this. And now I'm remembering why I was iffy on the whole Jax drawing King into the void thing. I'm gonna tell you why. Put some respect on my boy Kinger, bro. Put some respect on my boy Kinger. Kinger's low-key the GOAT. Not low-key, he's high-key the GOAT. Put some respect on my boy Kinger. Kinger's not just gonna sit there and let that pump behind Jax throw him to the void. I refuse, bro. I refuse to believe that. I refuse to believe that. Did we see how King was locked in the Ghost episode? Did you see how King was locked in the Ghost episode, bro? The Ghost episode when they was fighting zombies and everything, where Kinger talked about his wife for the first time. Did we see how he locked in? Do we truly believe? Do we truly believe? Oh, it's okay, Fox, cuz I'm low-key doing a bit. But do we truly believe? I'm low-key doing a bit, but at the same time, seriously though, what? There's no way that Jax is gonna is just gonna pick up Kinger and Kinger's not gonna do anything and he's just gonna be drawn. Even in his crazy mindset, I just don't think Jax. I just don't. Maybe it's because of Kinger bias. I'm not with the whole Jax just being able to just pick up King and just throw him type things to the void. That scene from that fan animation clip. That's the only thing I've seen from that clip, though. So let me put my tags. I forgot to do my tags. Put a string. Circus. Do you want a free eagle to come to your house? Do I want a messenger hawk? Is that basically what you're asking me? You know, I'm thinking, what would be a use of a messenger hawk? What pets would the people have in the digital circus? Jax would have a pit bull because he wants to prove his masculinity. And so now people get dogs like that. And so now people get dogs like that for the sake of seeming more manly and tough. No offense to any no offense to any people who have pit bulls and stuff just because they like them, but some people get those animals because of the fact that they want to look more tougher. How old is Google? There's no telling how old Google is. Google is like at least I'm gonna guess. I'm gonna make a guess that Google's at least like 50 years old. I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting tired, so I'm gonna stay up. But I'm gonna stay up all night. No, go get your sleep. Go get your sleep. Just I appreciate you being here, and I'll see you next time. Go get your sleep. I'm the only one up right now. I'm the only one who should be up right now because I'm working on something. You look pretty young. I look pretty young. You know what's funny? I feel like I look both old. I feel like I both look old and young sometimes. Google is 572 years old. One day it will be, maybe. If humanity doesn't all go to the digital circus. Because of humanity's actions, we may all just end up being digital copies because we destroyed this planet. That was the craziest theory right there. Sorry if I seem a bit not talking now for a sec. I'm trying to add the tags real quick. I'm trying to add the tag to the video. To play the game, to just ignore the pain. Can I give you a quiz? It better be something. It better. Yeah. Quiz me. Better not be something. And I'm watching Amazing Digital Circus episode 8 right now, and crazy how Jack said, "Do you think I'm capable of extracting?" Even though literally one episode he was sitting in his bed, but Jax does a lot of it's not projection. He does a lot of lying, a lot of projection too, and a lot of like basically trying to make himself seem cooler than he is. Jax is, people hate this word, but Jax is basic definition of what people call toxic masculinity. Obviously, his problems don't just lie only from masculinity. They lie because of, trauma and loss and, his best way of dealing with the situation is. The quiz is, how much do you love recording? How much do I love recording, bro? Give me 1 second. Quiz is, how much do you love recording? Recording is... Let me stop this music. What's up? For me, YouTube, doing YouTube stuff is a lot of things. It's a mixture of things, and some of it is a bit deeper than love of why I do YouTube. Some of it comes from a level of wanting to learn dedication. I procrastinated a lot of stuff throughout my life. And so at the beginning of this year, I was like, I'm going to be dedicated towards something. I'm going to do my hardest to get to 1K subscribers. Actually put forth towards going hard towards something. So there's also a level of not just love, but needing to prove something to myself, right? Needing to take up a challenge to grow and to develop. So there's a mixture of love. There's also a mixture of purpose as well, which is like, I want to eventually get to 10K subscribers. And I would love for my day job to basically be able to just talk about pop culture and to be able to create media as well. Because not only YouTube videos, I want to create cartoons, I want to create comics, right? And I think YouTube is a platform that can help with that goal of being able to not only create, but also be able to reach a broad audience. So it's a mixture of me. I do enjoy it. I do enjoy it, but it's also a mixture of purpose, and it's also a mixture of needing to grow while I also do YouTube. So it's a little bit deeper than just loving it. It's also the fact that I want to be able to be financially stable, and not have to spend most of my existence at a job I hate. You know, because a lot of jobs I'm not into because I have managed to create a mindset. I'm not into very much a very routine, mundane, backbroken job. So I want to be able to eventually get out of just doing jobs for like 8 hours a day of my day, that I don't even like. So that's one reason why I'm taking up content creating. Right now, I'm just chilling, and I'm in a hotel, so I'm sitting in one of those comfy hotel beds. I'm chilling with my black plushy cat. Hey, shout out to your black plushy cat. I'm chilling with Gummy Goo. I'm chilling with Gummy Goo. Muhammad, I appreciate your hatred. I appreciate your hatred. It fuels me. It fuels me. Keep hating. Keep hating. Keep hating. Keep hating. Keep hating. I'm finna take your hate in, boy. I'm finna take your hate in. I'm finna let it fuel me to keep going. I appreciate it. I appreciate the hate. Keep hating. Keep hating from the sidelines when I go up. I appreciate your hatred, buddy. This song is 30 minutes long, bro. But this is a extended thing. I'm the one who causes hate for fun. I got nothing else better to do than comment hate and change my. I'm gonna leave and change my front of my profile pic, and I'll show you what background I have in real life is actually black and white because I changed it. Hey, I love to see your change, my dude or my gal. I always be saying my dude, my man, and stuff in chat. Society, am I right? Society, am I right? You can easily be a girl. You can easily be Zooble. You can be a male. You can be a girl. You can be Zooble. You know. And I'm just calling you a man. It's just easy to. It's just like saying you guys. I'm not trying to get too deep here. I'm low key what you call it? Not I'm low key being facetious. That's just like kind of a neutral thing. Like, you know, or you say you guys, or you assume, not even assume. 'Cause I'm not assuming you're a man. It's just that I inherently just say, I inherently just say like, what's up, man? Appreciate you, dude. Appreciate you, my guy. But you can easily be a chick. You can easily be Zooble, for all I know. I'm being facetious though. I'm being facetious because neutral tone is just how neutral tone is. Da 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 da. Yeah, I'm finna check you out. Give me a second. Check your dang out. Check your dang out. Let's check out your banner. Let's check out Chris's banner, y'all. Move over. Oh, you made it Caine. You made it Caine. With all the apps. That's cool. Hi. Hold up. Some of y'all names. I be trying to say y'all names so fast, but I gotta take a second. Appreciate the black heart. I took a real screenshot of my background, made it my profile. That's awesome. Ira Day. You got this, man. Give me some support. Give me some support. Iru Day, RJ, 5947. I got it. I got you. I got you. I got you. I got you that time. I support you because sometimes I stutter and it's very embarrassing. Hey, listen. I appreciate you. I was going to say something to defend myself, but it is what it is. Sometimes I do stutter, but also I stutter because of the fact that I'm trying to make what I'm saying sound the best in real time instead of just sometimes saying what flows off my tongue. So I need to start probably just saying what flows off my tongue. You know, basically, I be trying to make sure I say things in the best way possible, the word things in the best way possible, so it doesn't get misinterpreted, and also so it can, you know, I can explain myself the best way I can. That's why I often have formulated videos. I'm still learning with streaming, honestly. I often have formulated videos because of the fact that it allows myself to create a script, right? Some of it is a script, some of it is off the cuffs, but I can basically go over and over and over and re-record my lines whenever it's like a, you know, analysis video or whatnot, right? Because I have a lot of like dots in my head at one time. I think of many different things at once, right? So I'm like, okay, I don't want to keep talking about the same thing over and over and over. So let me think of, like, basically, right? If somebody asks me, do you think Kinger is, I don't know, bipolar? I'd be like, well, I think Kinger is what someone could consider bipolar. They don't know what bipolar means. You know what? I'm gonna allow it to show. I appreciate the hate. It fuels me. It fuels me to be better. I appreciate the hate, bro. I appreciate the hate. But if you keep hating, though, I am gonna get you up out of here. The first time hating was fine, but now you're just being a loser. Cry emoji. Do you know that the episode got spoiled on Twitter, bro? I know, bro. I know it got spoiled on Twitter. Some people been spoiled in the chat. I got them up out of here. You know what I'm saying? And also to keep myself sane with the spoilers, I just been saying, hey, these spoilers are probably people lying, you know, because that is something that the community suggested to do. They suggested to thank God and watch it. Yeah. They suggested to basically put fake spoilers when people start spoiling the actual show. So for the sake of, you know, who knows what the real spoilers are. Hate comments and technically they're helping YouTube doesn't care. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. They don't realize they helping the algorithm, bro. You're helping the algorithm by giving hate comments. That's what I'm like, okay, hate my dude, hate. Hey, you don't have any haters, bro. You're not doing anything, bro. People are gonna try to hate you, bro. People are gonna try to hate you while you're growing. It is what it is, bro. You know, I appreciate it. I think about the positive comments more than negative. I know a lot of people think about negative more than positive, but I think about the positive comments more than negative. Because honestly, if you leave a negative comment, like unless I say like babies suck or something, like babies are terrible or something. Unless somebody says something like that, like, you know, nobody should hate them, right? Like unless you actually say something that's like objectively bad. You know, like just not liking my videos. It's like, okay, like if you comment, your videos are garbage, man. It's like, okay, buddy, like you always got nothing better to do, bro. You always got nothing better to do, my guy. Like, bro, like just move on with your life, bro. Like, just go do something productive. Like it's like sad, bro. Because I also think these people got a lot going on, bro. Like, it must be a lot of bad things going on in your life. They just comment under a video you hate when it's like, unless somebody's like saying like something objectively terrible, right? Like saying like something objectively just like bad for the existence of all humanity, of all the human race or something, then like okay. But just being like, you know, like this video didn't have the best quality, the best audio and stuff, especially when somebody's starting off, and just be like, "You are garbage, quit YouTube." It's like, bro, like you wasting your life, man. Also, I respect to the green screen in the background. Yeah, man, I gotta get some use out of this green screen. I gotta get some use out of this green screen right here. I don't use this green screen enough for how much a green screen costs. I had to get some new lights in because the green screen doesn't show properly if you don't have any lights. Sorry if I just blinded you guys. Oh my goodness. Are you okay? Are you okay? Hope you don't need glasses now. I just flashbanged you guys. But yeah, I need to use this green screen a lot more. On my next desktop stream, if you end up being in a stream and I don't remember, please remind me, Chris, to use this green screen in the video. I'm gonna use it. But I'm not gonna use that much until I get new lights because the green screen doesn't show up the best properly if it doesn't have like big giant lights shine off of it. Because the thing about green screen is that you can't really have dark edges to it, because if you have dark edges to it, it's just gonna look crappy. And also make sure you don't wear any green as well. That's obvious though. I'm good. I miss my dog right now. There's like no animals at this hotel, and we had to leave my dog. But Chris, I'm gonna get you up out of here, bro. And also, put you on a timer, Chris. Put you on a timer. I'm sorry for being mean to you, Ahmed. What did you say, Ahmed? Oh, I'm sorry, Chris. I'm so sorry, Chris. Hold up. How did I on time? I'm sorry, Chris. My fault. Hold up. I'm so sorry, Chris. Hold up. As moderator. My fault. How do you undo that? I meant to do Muhammad. Whoops. Hold up. I'm sorry, Chris. Hold up. I meant to. Yeah, my fault. I think you could go to the channel and. Did I put Chris on a timer? Who did I just put on a timer? Give me a second. Yeah, I meant to do hourly. Yeah, hourly. No, not hourly. It was Give me 1 second. Damn, I fucked up. Give me a second. Who was it that was leaving hate comments? Somebody was leaving hate comments. I missed them. The ending would be a good ending. I think the ending will be something that fits for the show, but something that not everybody likes. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Also respect to the green screen background. How do give me 1 second. How do you take a user? Yeah, my fault, Chris. Out of timeout. So many talk trash. Yeah, that was a Hamid. Yeah, I think that was a Hamid being a jerk. Yeah, that was a Hamid being a jerk. Yeah, that was a Hamid. How do you move? Using timeout on YouTube. Did you watch Gangleverse? Yes, I love Gangleverse. Gangleverse is awesome. Go to live chat, live control. Okay. So I gotta go on my computer. Yes, I watched Gangleverse. It was a really cool opening. The animation was very fire. So go to live stream, go to live control room, YouTube studio. Go to live stream on YouTube studio. Control room, three dots next to the user. Gangleverse was very awesome. The animation was awesome. The writing was iffy, I feel. Dots next to the user, the message. Chat panel found. Okay, so I need to find Chris. I just made Chris moderator too. Yeah, Gangleverse was very awesome. The animation was amazing. The character designs were pretty cool. You know, like I think kids' character design is a perfect mixture of like, you know, sexy and adorable as well. My favorite character was the jerk with the heart of gold character, the little robot character. That was my favorite character. Jax would become a ringmaster probably. Jax being like, it's news to me, Dad. It's news to you. And he just starts acting like Caine. He tries to copy Caine's he tries to copy Caine's flow. He tries to copy his drip. There's no built-in way you can. Why you can't? Once applied, YouTube does not bypass on the user must wait until time. Damn, that's fucked up. I'm so sorry, bro. Damn, you streaming user settings, media, and it's a manage timeouts and high viewers. Damn, I'm so sorry, bro. Damn, bro. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, Chris. L's in the chat for that. That's on me. I'm sorry, Chris. I didn't mean to time you out. I'm trying to figure it out. Even though it's disrupting the time of my stream, I'm trying to figure it out though. You think Caine will come back? I think Caine has a possibility to come back because of the fact that, you know, they could just take his existence out of the trash can and, you know, make him come back, right? Because, you know, we don't know if he truly got deleted. He is a computer program. It could be a simple situation as to where Caine, you know, he got deleted, but he's in the trash can. So they'll probably take him out of the trash can and then make him good, like a backup. I'm not saying like a backup. Like I don't know if they're gonna make him a whole new existence. I don't know if they're gonna make a whole new Caine program. I think it'd be something as simple as just taking him out of the trash file, like, you know, King going in on the computer, like, and taking him out of the trash can and bringing him back. Well, Chris, if you forgive me, I'll see you in 24 hours. Fuck, how did I fuck up that well, man? The show must go on. Yeah, that's how I think with Caine. I think Caine could possibly come back like that because he is just a computer program. Now they were to delete a member of the Circus. They were to delete a member of the Circus, right? I think if they delete a member of the Circus, they'd be gone forever. But I think Caine, I think Gummigoo can come back. Gummigoo come back would be awful though. That would be some trash writing if Gummigoo came back though. That'd be garbage, man. If Gummigoo came back, that'd be garbage. Because it would ruin, like, you know, what made his going away so impactful. You know, it would ruin it all. You know, it would ruin his being deleted. You know, his being deleted and never come back is supposed to be a sad ending for him because he had came to understand his own existence and he was still willing to go forward despite the lack of, like, the lack of like goodness in his own existence, right? You know, he saw how irrelevant he was in the face of existence and still was willing to live life because of Pomni. I think they would bring back Abel. You talking about the NPC Abel? Because we never did actually meet an actual Abel. Now, I'm pretty sure Abel was the little ball dang that Caine eats in episode 8, literally just the last episode, right? I'm pretty sure Abel was the little ball that he ate. I don't know if they can bring Abel back. I think Abel's just a part of Caine now. That's what I think is truly going on with that. I think Abel's just a part of Caine, right? I don't think they can bring him back. It's new to me, that is new to you. No, I mean, like, they make him a good boy. Or you didn't make Caine a good boy. Like force him to be good. I don't know how I feel about that. Like forcing Caine to reform. I don't know how I feel about that. Because then that'll take away his free will. But I guess in a sense he doesn't really have a free will anyway, because he's already a computer program. So why not make him a computer program that won't hate his existence by being so impossible to empathize with humanity. Appreciate the 4 likes, by the way, you guys. I appreciate you. So I guess in a way, if they're gonna force him to be something, it should be something good. But I guess in a way, they can never truly get Caine's own sentience completely if he's supposed to keep the circus functioning. So that's very much a high possibility. King or Coldham would be something insane for sure. It's like many different ways this episode can go. It can both be the existential dread of it all, right? Both be the existential dread of it all. It could also be a situation as to where I'm just gonna put a picture up for now. Picture up for now for the stream. It can also be a situation as to where it's Mr. Existential Dread, Mr. Existential Dread. Jesus, where are my words, guys? Existential Dread, character explanation, exploration. My goodness, bro. My goodness. I haven't read these books I got from the library. I might need to. There's some books that I got from the library recently. I might need to, bro. I love to read. I might need to, because I'm feeling my words today. I don't know what's going on, bro. I don't know what's going on. I appreciate y'all being here, man. I don't think they will try to bring him back, because why do they want him to stay? Well, the thing is, right, absolutely Caine was tormenting them, you know. Absolutely Caine was tormenting them. Caine was tormenting them for sure. But at the same time, it's not. I was gonna say it's not his fault. At the same time, it's not completely his fault. Completely, okay? It's not completely Caine's fault, right? Because you know he is literally supposed to please humans. He's literally supposed to please humans, and you know that's his only purpose. And he doesn't know how to because he can't understand humans. So it's not completely his fault he went crazy. Anybody will go crazy when they can't fulfill their only life purpose ever, You know, I can say for example, I feel like going crazy when I can't follow my purpose, which is why I'm doing YouTube. Gooseworks said that Bubbles also deleted. Yeah, I seen that. I have an opinion on Gooseworks revealing stuff outside of things, but I think it would be pretty controversial. I don't know if I should talk about. I don't know if I should talk about it. I think that Goose. Okay. So this is a safe space right here. This safe space for all the fan base. Safe space for all the Digital Circus fan base. I want to say that first and foremost. All right. I need some PR training. You know what? Actually, let me stick to my PR training. I say that if I want to say it. I think Goose maybe shouldn't have revealed certain things, right? I think she shouldn't have revealed what the purpose of the show is before the show ended. I think it's better for people to be able to come to their own conclusions of what a story is about. I think Goose was in a situation where she wanted so badly for people to interpret her show a certain way that she literally stated what the mess of the show is, which I think is a big problem. It kind of makes the show a little bit less interesting, and the ending and the final episode a little bit more predictable by revealing what the show is about. I'm not gonna tell y'all what she said the show is actually about. If you want to know, you can go look it up for yourself, but I'm not gonna ruin it for you. Learning what the purpose and the message of the show overall is about kind of not ruined it, but kind of made it a bit more like, I don't know how I feel about this now, because it'd be more interesting to come to that conclusion myself. So that's my thoughts on that. Also think that Goose needed a little, what's up, Sadia? Smiley face. I also think that Goose needed a little bit more PR training. Obviously the fan base, you know, sometimes can do what fan bases do and not be the kindest towards each other and towards creators of their work. But I also think that Goose shouldn't have stated certain things, like saying that the Reddit fan base of Digital Circus is bad and this side of the fan base is good, because I think it created a really self-hating situation with the fandom and a little animosity. It's like being the least favorite child, right? The least favorite child, you know, if you especially say, okay, bye, I gotta go, bye, man, see you later. Hey, peace out, Aru. At least the least favorite child, right? If you tell outright that they're the least favorite child, there's gonna be a resentment for the favorite child. You know, there's gonna be a resentment. So I think she created a bit of resentment from the fan base by stating certain things. I think there's certain things she could have handled better with a bit more PR training. But I do think it's a both sides type thing, not victim blaming. So that's my controversial take. I need some PR training as well, because I probably shouldn't even discuss that. But you know, so that's how I feel about that. But Goose is a great creator. Obviously, I think the hate towards them is overblown. You know, but there is a couple of things to where with a bit of PR training, she could have handled a bit better. You know, for sure. So yeah, I think if anybody's going to distract, it's going to be Gangle for sure. I think Gangle's going to distract. That's how I feel about that. I think Gangle is one of the people who's going to distract. I think Jax is going to force Gangle to distract. Gangle has grown a lot in these past like 2 episodes. She's even grown to so much emotional strength as to where she is even like, okay, I don't like Jax, but to be fair, pressing the button situation, it was no way we was gonna get out of this anyways. No way we was gonna get out of this. So instead of just focusing on hating on Jax, what am I doing? Gummy good. Instead of focusing on just hating on Jax, we need to focus on being there for each other, mentally speaking, you know, for this eternity that we're dealing with right now. Okay, so I can check the peace out, dude. I can check the okay. I'm gonna get you back, buddy. You probably not in the chat no more, and I don't blame you. I'm gonna get you back. I'm gonna get you back. Maybe come back. I'm gonna try to get you back. Cause I've been drawing off my energy to actually get that person out of here actually. That douchebag. I'm gonna try one more time. Check the hidden users list. I'm gonna check out a video on it. It's so destroying my energy right now. Not the hater. I don't care about haters, but the fact that that person got punished for somebody else's action really not smart. So let me see something. Stick down there. Use a different moderation. And then, okay. You see something? Hi, y'all. Please like, subscribe, stay tuned for the next one. I try to get you back up here. Fault, my bad. But appreciate all y'all being here. Like the stream. Have a good one. And I hope y'all enjoyed all the theories. We finna get about here. We finna work on a video. And please like, subscribe, stay tuned for the next one, baby. We finna end off on a song real quick. Give me 1 second. End off on a song real quick, y'all. Some lo-fi. Nah, we ain't gonna end up on that one. Wait a minute. Yeah. Hey, it's news to you. Real answers to who. We could go all in love and do what we can. My reality is faster than the art. Guru. Hit that like button, y'all. Please like, subscribe, stay tuned for the next one, y'all. Have a good one.